So, what's your name?
I'm Brian Duplessis, the Executive Director of the Fredericton Homeless Shelters.
Brian, do you have a concern of, I hear this morning that members of City Council, Mayor and Councillor, never came here?
I wouldn't go as far as to say that. We met with the the Community Services Committee of Council last month in camera to ask them to provide, for the first time, some financial support for the shelters. We've done a lot of work to improve public safety around the shelters, both inside and out, and we believe that that is part of the responsibility of the city as well. So when we met with that committee, we asked for members of the committee who had not
behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. We met with them behind closed doors so that we could talk to them about individual cases and actually use names so they'll know what it is that we've been doing. And we said to the members that were there, and we said to any other members who might not be there, please pass the word. Please come and visit the shelters and make sure you've seen the shelters before you make a decision on whether you're going to provide financial support or not. To date, those who were at that meeting who had indicated they had never been to the shelters have not been here as of yet. So that meeting was in early October. We know the budget decisions are coming, so we're hopeful that before they make their decision, they will come down and see what it is we're doing here.
You got a concern of, I call it the snobby type. The Redemption Center was shut down. The old family services building is moved across the river. And now, it looks like the city doesn't want to help. Is there a snobby attitude here?
I'm not sure I would. I'm not sure I would say it's a snobby attitude. It is one of concern, though, that this is an important part of our community. We'll have close to 500 different people pass through these two shelters this year. Last night, for example, we had 39 men here. We had 9 women at the women's shelter. And the city, I believe, has a responsibility to support the organization that provides the basic shelter for these individuals. Councillors will say that they don't have a responsibility because housing is a responsibility of others. What I've said to those councillors is, before you make that kind of decision, come and see the shelters. If you can say this is housing, and in the bottom of your heart you can say this is housing, then perhaps you're right.
40 people living under the same roof is not housing. Brian, I know you're busy and there's some other media people want to talk to you. I thank you very much, and we'll try to get some councillors and the mayor here so they can see with their own eyes.
Well, I think, you know, as I said, I don't want to say the mayor, I'm sure, has been here in the past. He hasn't been here in the year I've been here. David Kelly is an outstanding supporter of the shelters. He always has been. He volunteers to help raise funds for the shelters as well. But there are some councillors who have not been here, and I believe it's very important as they make these decisions that they do come here.
Very well done, Brian. Said, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Charles.